Happy New Year's, everybody. So you might have started to figure out it's been a little bit quiet around here for the last 4 months, and that's because I very quickly got one of my professional dream jobs. That means that I had to very quickly kind of pull all of my life together, pack it, and move across multiple states. I'm no longer in Colorado. I'm out in Northern California, and I've been unpacking and really trying to get used to the local area I'm in and figure out what's staying and what's going. So what most people have been doing for like the last week of the year, I've been doing over the last 4 months. So something that I have found is that I really miss my sewing time. Go figure. It's something that helps keep me calm and relaxed, just like my dog Zoe. And I've been so excited to finish getting unpacked so I would have a space to do that in. I'll give you a tour of the new sewing space probably sometime here in early 2025, once like my tree comes down and all of that sort of stuff. And I might even have some footage of my old sewing space so we can do some side-by-sides. But some of the things that I have found is that I've got a lot of sewing projects that I had cut out. I had plans to finish at the end of 2024, and they all got put into individual bags and packed away. So those are all still things I'm working on. One of the other things I did find when I was starting to pack up my costuming is I just need a brand new reeded set of stays for 16th, early 17th century costuming. If you've been around for a while, you might remember a couple years ago when I fell down those stairs and broke my leg. And I am still convinced that that fall would have been so much worse, and I would have been so much more deeply hurt if I had not been wearing my historical stays at the time. But the boning in them is just trashed, and from a materials perspective, they could totally be saved. It wouldn't be hard. You take the binding off, you'd pull the reeds out, and you reinsert reeds, stitch the binding back down. It's more for me the psychological effect of when I was putting them on or holding them, they still have a lot of that trauma. We're going to call it trauma. So I still love that time period, and I have so much in the way of historical costuming that I'm not done yet doing, but because of my busty shape, I need a little bit more structure. And stays are a really great way to provide that for that century. So we are going to build a brand new set of late 16th century reeded stays at some point in the next couple of months. And I'll take you with me on that one. I don't think I need to repattern it because the shape is still great on me. But we're going to make a brand new set from scratch. And I'm going to show you how I do those, because I've done several sets for people all over the country now over the last several years, and I really want to make sure that I'm getting myself the support structures that I need in order to be able to continue wearing the historical costumes I've loved and spent so much time on, and continue to do hobbies that I love, like the SCA. So corsetry is going to be a huge thing on the channel this year. I had a couple of sets of stays for the late 18th and into the Regency period that I had gotten supplies for cut out. We're going to have this stay project. I also have a corset that I got a customized late Victorian corset pattern for my measurements. So we're going to take my measurements, make sure they're roughly the same, and try those again and get that pattern up and running. So I hope you're up for a year of corsetry. Yeah, we're going to do a lot of corsetry, a lot of support garments and creating shapes, I think, this year on the channel. I know everyone else is taking huge amounts of stock of what happened in 2024. It's been all over Instagram with people posting beautiful, beautiful lists of all of the costumes they've made. And I want to remind folks that if, just in case you haven't heard it, if you did not have a crazy productive year last year, that does not make you less creative. It does not make you less of a maker because you didn't have that. Sometimes stuff just happens. So one of the things that I'm looking at, did I get as much done in 2024 as I wanted to? No. I've got 2 boxes of UFOs in the middle of my sewing space, living room area that I'm going to be trying to take care of in the next year. But the stuff I did get done, I am really proud of. I don't have photos of it, but I made a half hand sewn, half machine sewn woolen tunic for one of my friend's significant others to wear at her Laureline elevation, which was awesome. I made hats and several accessories and other such things for some dear friends of mine. I did a lot of service within the SCA and taking care of that. I spent a lot of time making largesse and coordinating largesse out in the SCA last year. It's been a good year. It really has. And I think 2025 is going to be a good year to get back to my basics and get back to sewing. So I would love to hear about what your projects are down in the comment section. Do you have a massive pile of UFOs like myself that you're going to get knocked out in this end of winter into early spring period? Or are you just learning how to sew? Tell me about it down in the comments section. Is there a particular project that you're excited about? Is there something that you would like to see me do more of? Because I think that with the dream job in place and a lot of the background work that's gone into that over the last several years kind of stabilized, it's going to be a good year for making videos for everybody. Anyway, thanks for watching. Tell me about your new projects down in the comment section, what you want to see from me in the next year. And I can't promise all of it, but we're going to give it a go. Have a great day, everyone. Happy New Year. In case any of you are curious, Ms. Zoe did join me on the move. She's been over here grunting just a little bit through the last bits of the video. Hi. You did so good.